there's a lot of talk about quantum healing. In this video, I just want to explain a little bit more about how I understand it. Hello, I'm Jenny McFadden. I'm an intuition mentor and a quantum healing facilitator. So there's a lot of talk about quantum healing that I see around these days, and I want to talk to you about what my experience of quantum healing really is. What I have seen are incredibly fast changes in people that you're able to identify almost immediately once you're able to access the power of the quantum field. The quantum field is not outside you. The quantum field is inside you. It's something we've had all along that we didn't know. It's something that in the years gone past, we thought of it as being a spiritual thing. Maybe you can still think of it that way. But the power is in understanding that our ability to heal ourselves comes from the power from our heart. It's where the heart energy, the heart intelligence is different than the mind intelligence. The mind is useful for many things. The heart intelligence is the part of ourselves that we have underrated, that we haven't really understood is really powerful. The heart math people have done a lot of research and show that how big and how powerful the energy field of the heart is. Quantum physics is coming to understand that this is where the change that we're looking for in terms of healing ourselves comes from. And it's what I've seen, and it's easy, and it's simple, and it's instant. What you need to know is your intuition is part of the key. Your intuition is able to guide you to understanding what are the patterns that are being held in the quantum field that are contributing to the physical symptoms that you've been experiencing. Because the physical symptoms are messages to you to pay attention. And I think that's the thing that I really want to say is what you've been looking for is inside you. It's not to say that what's outside of us isn't useful. Your intuition can guide you and help you understand what exactly you need. That guidance that's inside you knows far more than our head intelligence. It will tell you whether you need a certain protocol for healing that you might have been considering. It'll help you guide you through that process. You can think of your heart intelligence as, or I think of it as, it's the space where I'm connected to the all-knowing. Because the quantum field to me is another word for the universe. It's another word for love. It's another word for energy, nature, God, whatever you think of as that oneness. And it knows far more than we can ever know consciously. It knows all about what our experiences have been in the past. Everything is remembered. It's like the energy, those patterns are still in your quantum field and you can access them. And this is what I want you to know. It's easier to do than you think. One of the things you've really got to get is your intuition on point. You've got to practice. Being intuitive is a practice. It takes time. You need to have some ways of doing that, which is why I wrote my book, The Game of Intuition and How to Play It. I'm very grounded. I like practical things that are easy to do and that are enjoyable. You know, like part of the key here as well is understanding that accessing your intuition, one of the key ways to be able to do it is through curiosity, through wonder. You know, even when you think, I wonder, your energy expands. You stop going into that really tight place. You know, because as soon as we start to think, well, I've got to get this right, I've got to get the answers, your energy closes down, we go back into our heads. That's why I put together a freebie for you. It's called How to Activate Your Inner Healer. And it's especially designed for anybody who is struggling with symptoms. Remember, they are messages, and you want to get those messages so that you can understand exactly what's right for you so your body can do the healing on its own, because it really can. And you'd be surprised how fast and how quickly. So I've put together this. It's a series of 3 videos. The first one will take you through the way that I use to get tuned in. So if you're an intuitive and you normally have your way of tuning in, you can do that. But if you're finding it's not effective because you're tired, you're stressed, you can be overwhelmed, especially when your body's is giving you loud symptoms. And the second bit, so I'll guide you through how to do that. The second one is about how to trust your intuition. So that's like how to really be sure the messages I'm about to get in video 3 are accurate. And video 3 is an intuition game. It's called Intuition Message Bank. Have fun with that. It'll give you serious answers in a playful way. I hope you enjoy that. I'd love to hear back from you. If you have any feedback, and you'll find the link in the comments. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.